Shut up and sit down.
Essay on Dowry System. Dowry System Essay for Students and Children in English. The dowry system has put the bride in a very sensitive situation because she is viewed as an asset that will help the groom's family amass more wealth, and also this means she is a liability for her own family. The whole system of dowry is suppressing women and reducing them to nothing. This system then allows for a lot of domestic violence, and this goes unreported throughout the nation. Dowry now means transferring wealth in a form of gifts and jewelry from one family to another. The system was set to allow for the newlyweds to face no issues when starting their lives, and also showcases love and care from the bride's side of the family. The system has been interpreted in various forms, and this results in young girls and women suffering domestic violence and also crimes. The dowry system has been in our country for the longest time, and even after so much legal intervention, it has been quite difficult to erase it. We assume that dowry takes place only in rural areas, but the truth is, it takes place in cities and urban areas. It is mostly the well educated families who expect dowries to expand their wealth. This means that the problem lies in informing people of the dowry system and how harmful it can be to women around the country. This deep rooted problem has been in place for the longest period, and it is just a simple process of transfer of wealth. But now we know it is much more than that. Many girls and families have to go through this process when dealing with this system. It is a very old system, and it is a custom that was made to help the newlyweds establish their new homes. The system is looked down upon in society now, and so many lives have been lost because of this system. Even many educated parents look forward to their daughters in law bringing in dowry and a lot of gifts from their family. This is a way for them to increase their wealth. There is legislation that has been imposed to stop accepting dowry, but even then, dowry still prevails in our country. In India, dowry is a punishable crime. Priority is usually given to reports against dowry, and this is to protect young girls from this injustice. Dowry crimes are never reported, and thus domestic violence is constantly increasing at a high rate. The major reason for the increasing number of crimes is the lack of awareness and education. Many young girls are constantly punished because of this system that leads to them facing death in one way or another. How the existence of the dowry system came to be is hard to trace, but it has existed in India for the longest period. A lot of that time, families look at having a girl child as a liability because all of the wealth they will have to give away, as they consider this as a loss. They don't value their value in an unconditionally loving way, but they look at it as a dark cloud over their heads. This whole phase is the worst in a woman's life if they have to go through it, as it is a disgusting process where it makes them feel inferior, as they are constantly referred to as misfortune to the family. This system then allows for a lot of domestic violence, and this goes unreported throughout the nation. Dowry now means transferring wealth in a form of gifts and jewelry from one family to another. This system was set to allow for the newlyweds to face no issues when starting their lives and also showcases love and care from the bride's side of the family. The system has been interpreted in various forms, and this results in young girls and women suffering domestic violence and also crimes. There have been several amendments made to the Dowry Act in 1983, and this act has quite a few loopholes. It is of grave importance that we make people aware of dowry and how harmful it is by using mass communication and different education programs to showcase the anti dowry ideology through music, movies, radio, and different television programs. Visual media in our country has a strong power to influence the masses. And this is one of the few ways we can communicate with the people of the country. We can teach students in schools and colleges across the country using seminars, webinars, and conferences so that we can have a stronger outreach within the educated class of people, which in turn, hopefully, will help reach everyone else. Women should be taught to be self independent, and this can start by encouraging them to go to school so that they become self reliant and learn more about the world. School is one way of reaching out to the girls and making them understand how our society works and all norms that they can break free from. Education is a tool that will help free children from their state and help them evolve into something bigger than themselves. They will be able to grow and have a greater purpose in their life. It is important to give more attention to this, and we should help make people more aware of the situation. Only informing people and educating them on the same will help us move forward and try to avoid dowry as much as possible. Strict laws and their implementation will further make it difficult for this tradition to go on, and women can be safer.